listening to the greatest show in the universe.
Hey man, this is Tommy Chong, and right now you're listening to the Anthony Rogers Show.
Hey, this is Jordan Belfort, the real Wolf of Wall Street, and you're listening to the Anthony Rogers Show.
The Anthony Rogers Show.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's Sean Danielson from Smile Empty Soul, and you are listening to The Anthony Rogers Show.
The Anthony Rogers Show.
Brian Banter from the Verb Pipe here, and you're listening to The Anthony Rogers Show.
Hey, this is James Jude Courtney, Michael Myers, a.k.a. The Shape, in Halloween 2018, Halloween Kills, and the soon-to-be-released Halloween Ends. And this is The Anthony Rogers Show.
I am Dave Holmes from MTV and Esquire Magazine, and you are listening to The Anthony Rogers Show.
What's up, everybody? WWE Hall of Famer, the Godfather, and cannabis expert, and connoisseur, and you're watching The Anthony Rogers Show. Peace.
This holiday season, you're going to want to smell like Luxurious Bastard Beard Co. You either want to wear them as a man or smell them as a woman. So buy them as a man or buy them for your man. Don't smell like a bum this holiday. Do it right. With Luxurious Bastard Beard Company, use promo code LEGENDARY for a discount.
Welcome back to the greatest show in the universe.
Yep.
Thank you,
deemed. We got an award from the universe. Told us.
Yeah, it gave it. That's true. It actually happened. That is true.
It was in my fan mail, and I was like, "What? Oh my god!" Just kidding.
Well, today we have some legends actually on today. Like two legends. We have comedian Joseph P. Larkin, and we have world's most famous weatherman Frankie MacDonald joining us today.
I'm doing great so far. They got a situation going on in Houston on Friday. I sent you a link to my video, my latest forecast for Houston just now.
Nice.
Are you going to pull it up?
There's 100% chance of people getting shot. That's the weather in Houston.
And they got a whole lot of rain headed towards Houston on Friday. I seen the weather map and things like this. Houston's in the red zone.
Getting the weather.
This is Frankie MacDonald, my own team station live from Sydney, Nova Scotia. Heavy rains head towards Houston, Texas on Friday, November 10th, 2023. It's going to bring up to 30-plus millimeters of rain for people living in Houston, Texas, around the areas including Galveston, Texas, and Corpus Christi, Texas, and the Mexico border. Since the cold air is coming from the northern United States, that's going to trigger a whole lot of rain. Since the warm air coming from the Gulf of Mexico, bring heavy downpours in Houston, Texas. That could cause sewers to back up the streets. There'll be a lot of flooding going on in Houston, Texas, and the surrounding areas, including Corpus Christi, Texas, and Galveston, Texas. And Friday will not be a good day to hit the beach to go swimming for Houston, Texas, and surrounding areas. I want every single person in Houston, Texas, to be extra prepared. Make sure you wear your rain gear, rub boots, and raincoats to keep it dry. Don't walk through the flood. Don't walk through the puddles. Avoid the flood and puddles when you go for a walk. Remove all wires and electronics off the floors.
You heard it here first.
So now that we got the autism report out of the way.
Then we got Houston, Texas in danger for Friday.
Fucking A. I thought I would be the most autistic person on the show, but I'm not. Man, Anthony, where do you find your guests at, man? I'm kind of inspired by you because I'm starting a podcast too. And I look at the list of people on Anthony's podcast, and it's like, it'll be like the drummer for Lagwagon and some like Obama's brother. Like this wild collection of honestly amazing weirdos.
Yeah. It's the best.
Like, where do you find these guys? And I'm one of them. I'm not judging. Anthony found me too.
I love it.
I don't know. I
found it in Houston's in danger.
I'll tell you.
What was that?
And did you hear about this? I'm doing great so far. And then it's in Remembrance Day's coming up in my area.
Yeah, the weather here in LA is 75.
Then again, rain headed for LA.
No rain. Never any rain. It's a nightmare.
It's a nightmare. It's like a nightmare that never ends. There's never rain.
And did you hear about this? I'm still doing lots of weather reports. You saw my latest weather report and things like this. I just did a catwalk video. I'm back on Monday.
Nice.
Yep. What's it like in Missouri this week?
And Missouri's going to bring lots of rain on and it's going to be colder temperatures.
Fucking hey, man. I need to go into another room for a minute.
And here's the catwalk video I did.
Oh, man. Hey, Frankie, do you remember Hurricane Katrina? That happened almost 20 years ago.
Yes, really, really bad one. Destroyed most of New Orleans.
Yeah,
Yes,
and then all of our
Cal
people
Wolf
from New Orleans
is back
well,
for a couple of days. I am Cal Wolf. I've been to other planets like Mars, Jupiter, Saturn last week. I came from another galaxy a couple of weeks ago, like M33 Galaxy. I've been traveling to all different galaxies, other solar systems. I've been to Pluto, Neptune.
Excellent dismount, Frankie.
It's great.
Excellent dismount.
It's like a bank robbing comedian.
Yeah, dude, that's unreal.
But there's no eye holes. Like there's you'd be like bumping into shit. Like
yeah, are you gonna deliver the weather or bomb
bank.
something? You gonna blow something up? You're the weatherman. Oh, by the way, rest in peace, Unabomber. Forever in my heart. Yeah, he died recently in prison. Should have died in a fucking mansion, if you ask me. My mansion, actually. Because I was talking to you guys before. I got back on Facebook after a year, and everything the Unabomber said about technology is so right. He was so on point. It's actually disturbing. Like I said, you found me. I was on Instagram for, I'd say, 45 minutes, and you found me.
Found you. Got your ass. Like,
but that's terrifying. It's fucking terrifying.
Yeah, that is kind of terrifying.
You shouldn't even want to find me. It's not right.
Dude, you know what's been happening to me is people have been making fake accounts of me, pretending to be me, and then like robbing people of money. I'm like, great, okay.
That's the best alibi ever. That's like the best.
I'm secretly making all these own fake accounts, robbing people.
Anthony, did you hear about another podcast on every Sunday night? Trevor's Happy Pirate Hour. Trevor Garner of Riverside, California, Anaheim area in Orange County, California. He runs a podcast called Trevor's Happy Pirate Hour. Trevor Garner.
Yeah, I would like to say a rebuttal. Fuck Trevor Garner.
I don't even know who we're talking about.
I don't either. I don't know either.
This second guy says,
"Oh hell
can
yeah,
you give me a forecast of Tel Aviv? Tel Aviv?
Tel Aviv. Yeah, it's 100% chance of bombs. Bombs everywhere. Children exploding.
Oh my god.
All paid for with our tax dollars.
Yep.
You know, I hate these potholes in front of my house, but what I really hate are Palestinian children. Can we kill some of these fuckers instead of fixing my fucking roads? That's why I'm not a libertarian, because libertarians say dumb shit like, well, you need the government to fix the road. Well, when the fuck has the government done that?
Like ever.
Yeah.
That's so true. Yeah, the war is pretty fucked up. It's disturbing that we're funding like genocide, essentially.
Oh, we do it all the time. Do it all the time. Only this time we're doing it proudly on the fucking evening news prime time every fucking night. I'm supposed to care about people that would love to watch me die in the fucking streets.
You just
both sides hate me. Both sides would throw me off a fucking roof because they would probably think I was gay or something.
Yeah.
Well, no, one side would do
like,
that.
look at all the people in our own backyard we don't take care of, like our homeless. Like all that, half of that, 10% of the money we just gave to them, we could have used to try to help mentally ill people here in America. You know.
Or we could have made another Iron Man movie. What about another Iron Man movie? Actually, it's kind of interesting because, you know, we are slaves because we pay taxes and the taxes don't go to anything that we use. I'm sorry, I'm not getting too serious. But I love that they make us pay to murder other people. I don't know. That's hilarious to me.
Legally, like we have to legally pay. Like
I work 8 hours a day, and at least half of my income goes towards dropping bombs on children I'll never even see. I mean, fuck it, man. Drop some on in this country, man. Drop some on my neighbor kids. They're really loud. Could you get those bombs over here for a change?
Hey, Frankie, do you know what the weather is like in Tel Aviv, though?
He's like, what?
It's 75 degrees, baby. Sunny and warm.
Frankie.
Frankie, I'm doing great so far. It's raining on off my hometown, the city right now.
Yeah, hell yeah. You're outside and out and about.
I'm showing New Charlotte, Sydney.
Frankie, go commit a crime.
Go commit a crime.
Yeah, no, we won't rat you out. I would like to watch it, though. Frankie, I love you, Frankie. Sometimes you feel refreshed, and I'll be like, "Don't go, Frankie. Don't leave me. Stay, Frankie, stay." Where's Carl? I say, where's Carl with more of his insightful questions?
That means on Monday night I was on West Spot with Chrissy Mayer. They're doing great so far.
What do you say when you're on the other podcast, Frankie? Do you say, I was on Anthony Rogers last night, it was amazing?
And I was on another podcast, Gary and Dino show on Saturday nights. And I record a video of myself for the Gary and Dino show, and I do a Joey Only show every Thursday nights.
Nice.
Frankie, have you ever killed someone?
No, I didn't.
Would you? Like, what if they killed your mother in front of you?
I don't do killing at all.
Okay, good for you, Frankie.
There's a lot of guys making stuff up out there.
I hear you. I like to make it rain. I like to make tears rain down from mommy's faces. Oh, man. Are you doing any new Frankie podcasts soon?
There's like 4,000 people watching this laugh.
That's insane. I'm so sorry to everyone watching. Especially if you're in Tel Aviv right now. How many people were in Tel Aviv while I was shitting on them?
There's a lot of rain. There's a lot of one storm right after another with rain and wind and snow in England, Wales, Scotland, Ireland, lately in Northern Ireland, and places like this, and lots of snow up in the mountains in Norway.
Wow. Have you ever been to Norway?
No.
Frankie, have you ever left Houston?
Houston, that's in Texas. Trey Campbell lives in Houston, Texas. That's a Trey Campbell. That's another guy running the podcast. There's another guy, Roger Gardner, a.k.a. Roger the Wild Child Show. He lives in Houston as well.
Frankie, are you in Houston? I'm so confused.
I'm in Sydney, Nova Scotia, Canada.
Oh, holy cow. But you gave us the weather for Houston anyway. Okay.
I just recorded a video of myself. I posted on YouTube for Houston, Texas. I live in Sydney, Nova Scotia. I have my own Wikipedia. My Wikipedia is Frankie MacDonald, too.
Nice.
Dude, there's another Frankie MacDonald?
Oh my god, it's like evil. It's like his evil twin because you're Anthony's evil twin.
Yeah, Anthony's my good twin.
I am real Frankie MacDonald.
I'll answer Carl's question. I support the plight of Israel. I hope they have more plight to come.
Oh my God.
I support all the plight they have. Whatever. Right? Frankie, what's the weather like in Palestine?
Warm weather.
You say war weather?
War winter. He's talking like Game of Thrones now. The winter of the
War weather. I just sent you a link to Frankendown Wikipedia page.
Oh yeah, put it on the screen. I'll read it. I might add something.
Deal.
Oh fuck yeah! We can edit it right now. Frankie MacDonald is a highly efficient autist. Dude, this is an extensive Wikipedia page. Holy shit!
What's it say? I can't. It's so tiny. I can't read it.
MacDonald, who has autism, is known for his boisterous online weather forecasts. I agree, Frankie. I love it. It doesn't have your criminal record on there, though. How many kills do you have? It rained. I must kill. Oh, did we lose him? I'm sorry. That's my fault. I did that. Did we lose him?
Wow.
We fucking lost
He's like,
him. You have to go do another
he's like,
podcast.
I'm the fuck out of here.
You have to go do another podcast, dude. Go on Dino's podcast on Tuesday, March 10th. Blah, blah, blah. God damn. I thought I was autistic, man. I had no idea. I can talk to a girl.
What I just,
Oh, he's back. Yes.
and guess what? I just sent the link to Cowboy Frank Del bobblehead. You can order it right here.
You came back to sell out. Come on, Frankie. You came back to sell me a fucking
You
bobblehead.
sell Frank Del bobblehead. And yeah, I sent you a link to Frank Del Wikipedia page.
No bobblehead for me. I'll get your bobblehead and feed it to my dog. Is that cool, Frankie? Carl, my joke, I'm a comedian, Carl, and my joke is that I say, I'm dreaming of a really white Christmas. I'm talking David Duke here. And me and Carl are kind of on the same wavelength here. I like him. Is your profile picture Michael Ian Black wearing sunglasses, Carl? Or is that you?
So, hey, Frankie, what's the weather like in Missouri this week?
It's going to bring some cold weather later on this week. That's going to cause rain in Arkansas and Louisiana, Alabama, and Mississippi. It's going to bring a whole lot of rain in the east coast of Texas, like Houston, those places.
Oh yeah, looking good, Carl. You look good, Carl. Where are you reading this weather information from, Frankie? How do you know
I
this?
studied weather models, and did you hear about Mike's weather page? I just found the models for him too.
What?
I just found it from Mike's weather page too.
Oh, that's where you get it from. I'm so sorry. I'm stupid. I know that. So you have two.
And I also I was looking at the Mike's weather page. Plus, I was studying the weather models myself too.
Okay. So you are kind of a meteorologist, huh? Because I think you're out of this world. I think you're bright as sunshine on a cloudy day, Frankie.
Oh.
This is the next named storm in 2023 Atlantic hurricane season. Vince and Wanda. Those are the two names left to go.
Vincent and Wanda?
How do they come up with the names for a
Vince and
storm?
Wanda.
They used to name them after women.
Or like their mother-in-law. Like,
Vince is the guy. Vince is the guy. Wanda is the woman. Those are the last two names unused yet.
Hurricane Frankie.
Oh.
We're in his clutches right now.
1996 typhoon season, they had a Typhoon Frankie headed in the Western Pacific.
Just a typhoon, though, not a hurricane? Come on, Frankie. You deserve better. Hopefully the typhoon killed some people, though, right, Frankie?
Jesus Christ.
Did it, like, clear out Indonesia or something at least? Hurricane Frankie?
Fuck.
This is the weirdest podcast ever.
Anthony, I think you need to, like, pull in the reins or something.
I'm just saying it out, man. It's the weirdest podcast I've ever been part of.
I don't know. It's fun. Fuck it.
I wish I could say the same. This is pretty average for my podcast appearances. One of the 3 people or 4 people not even listening or commenting except to say something completely bizarre.
I'll bring up a clip from this week. I was on somebody's podcast. Like, it was fun.
Yeah, play a Frankie
We're going to bring in, and people know him.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people know him. They may from his show, but we're going to bring in Anthony Rogers from the Anthony Rogers Show in the St. Louis metropolitan area. Anthony, right off the gate, how long would it take me to grow a beard that big?
You probably couldn't do it, but
yes.
it took me about 9 years.
Hey, what?
Yeah.
Get him, Anthony.
And then I found it out. And there's another guy out there. Shuli does Uncle Rico's show now on the Shuli Network, and Shuli does the BS show now. Don't know yet. And there's a total sometime in the end of November, December. Then they got total solar eclipse heading for Sydney, Nova Scotia on Monday, April 8th, 2024. That's another thing.
Why does it say Frankie MacDonald accidentally killed a pedestrian in 2004? He was not driving.
Is that true?
I didn't do it at all. I repeat, I didn't do it at all. I was only 19 years old, turned 20 back then. YouTube didn't even exist yet. I wasn't even on Facebook yet.
So you said that's why you got away with your crime?
No, I wasn't on social media yet. I was just only a student in Sydney Academy High School back in 2003, 2004. I was just a student back then.
Oh, there goes Nikki.
Hold on.
Yeah, Frankie. How could you do that?
I was just a student in Sydney Academy in 2003 and 2004. And I left, and I graduated in June 2004. I came back as a postgraduate in 2004. I left high school in June 2005.
You're a high school graduate?
Sydney Academy 2004. I graduated.
That's one of us. I went to the school of hard knocks, Frankie.
I first joined Twitter, now X, in September 2009.
Wow. I did it in May 2008, so I'm cooler than you. How's that sound,
I first joined Facebook in 2006.
How? You weren't in college. Frankie,
I work at the Mayflower Mall every Fridays. I was working at the Mayflower Mall every Fridays in 2006 as well.
Doing what? What were you doing at the mall, Frankie?
In the year 2009, I wasn't even a celebrity yet. That's before my very first viral video, Severe Earthquake Warning, was uploaded in June 2010. A lot of people never heard of me yet in 2009.
You know, I saw a movie this week that reminded me of Frankie. It's called Rain Man. Have you guys seen that movie?
Yeah.
This is exactly what it's like for Tom Cruise to talk to the Rain Man.
Back in the year 2004, Tim Peake, the world's most famous savant, he read 12,000 books in the Salt Lake City Public Library. He was alive back then. He died on December 19, 2009.
Who did? Who did this?
Tim Peake died. He took a cardiac arrest and died.
Yeah, that'll happen if you read too many books. Frankie, you're gonna live forever.
See, that's why I never paid attention in school. It's all making sense now.
Back when he was alive, at the Salt Lake City Public Library, he read 12,000 books. He flipped them upside down.
Okay. What's your girlfriend's name? Do you have a girlfriend, Frankie?
I have a lot of friends that are females. They're best friends as well.
That's cool. Okay. You put them in the friend zone. I hear you. Make them work for it, Frankie. That's what I do. Frankie, do you think that you can find a special woman that can enjoy the weather?
How many people do you think Frankie MacDonald has murdered in cold blood?
I didn't do it at all. I repeat, I didn't do it at all.
I think he did it by mistake, probably. You know what I mean?
I didn't do it.
Like he was trying to fix like a bird feeder and just hammered someone's skull in.
Back in the year 2004, Microsoft Windows XP was an operating system then. So is Windows 98, Windows ME, and Windows 2000. Those are the supported operating system back then. Back in July 2006, Windows 98, Windows ME ended their support. I guess what? Guess what? I became famous in June 2010. A lot of people never heard of me yet in 2009.
I hadn't heard about you until like 9 o'clock tonight.
Did you get to killing hot guys? Do you get on killing hot guys?
None of them. None of them at all. I repeat, none of them.
Like
People fucking fibs.
ugly guys. I got you.
People making stuff up and things like this.
I don't know, man. It seems like they know as much about your murder history as you know about the
No,
weather.
I didn't do it at all. I repeat, I didn't do it at all in 2010.
You're in a safe spot, man. I won't tell. None of the 4,000 listeners will tell. You can be open and free here.
I didn't do it at all in 2010.
If someone stole, 2019.
In year 2010, Windows XP, Windows Vista were supported operating systems. So is Windows 7, Windows 7, Windows Vista, Windows XP were supported back then, and Windows 2000 ended their support in July 2010.
Frankie, would you kill a man if he stole your umbrella?
That means that means I'll get it back for him. I'll tell him to give it back to me.
What if you have to use force?
I just tell him to give it back to me.
Okay.
The authorities, then the police will take care of him.
Oh, really? That's what you think, huh? I think the authorities will take care of you, Frankie. See, there we go. Frankie, have you ever been on to Catch a Predator?
That means that there's a lot of clowns, trolls, haters online lately.
They're online right now talking to you, Frankie.
Man, haters gonna hate.
Why do you think they hate you? I couldn't hate you, Frankie. We lost them. That sucks.
Some of the because I do so good, some of the get jealous of me. It's not true.
Yeah, I'm jealous of you too, Frankie.
Same. I'm jealous of Frankie too, actually.
I'm jealous of his hairline. But I'm going to be very soon joining you. Frankie, what's the weather like in Nova Scotia?
It's raining outside right now.
Yeah. Do you have a home, Frankie? Why are you out?
That means I live in the home too. And I live in my family, so some things are great so far.
Awesome, excellent. Tell your mom hello. I feel like Anthony put us in some kind of weird prison experiment or some shit.
If you want to follow me on social media, my Twitter is @FrankieMacD. My Blue Sky is @FrankieMacD. My Facebook is Frankie MacDonald. My Instagram is FrankieMacD984. My TikTok is FrankDown984. My Clapper is FrankDown984. My Twitch is FrankDown984. My Snapchat is MECD1. My YouTube channel is Dogs Wolves, and my link is Frankie Down. Best of luck to you. I'm Frankie Down. You're listening to Anthony Rogers Show.
Hey, Frankie!
Frankie MacDonald, right? I think Earth's most famous weatherman.
Man, fuck this Earth. He's like, when I first got famous in 2010, oh, you mean when I was already doing stand-up for 2 fucking years, being ignored by everyone? You're famous. Okay, I see. literally fucking autistic, half retarded, and famous. What kind of a world do I live in? It's a hell realm. We're in hell. This is hell. This is insane. You're telling I saw the number of people he had following him, like 200,000. There's 200,000 people even more retarded than him watching him be retarded. Fuck this. I want to go run out into traffic right now. All right. I'm done. Okay, I got that out of my system. I had to. I'm gonna have to walk. I have to walk to the weed dispensary after this. After talking to Frankie, you're driving me to drugs, Anthony.
You can't blame me for you doing drugs, bro. I think you're doing drugs for you, baby.
Yeah, I can only blame myself, right?
I was actually got you here. I was wondering if I could borrow $20. If you had any extra money or anything for me.
Absolutely. Do you have like a tip jar or an Amazon wish list? I'll buy you like a pair of panties. You can model them for me.
I think that's Nikki's field. I think it's like
I'm ready to join that field. Dude.
I don't want to get stepping on the turf. You know? I don't want to get on Nikki's turf.
Well, I respect that, but I will. I'd love to sell sad, lonely men my used panties. That would really make my day, man. You know what I mean? Like, there's
you go to the dollar store and you buy a pack of like little girls' panties, and then you sell them for like $100 each.
Oh, I know that. You don't even get nice underpants. You get like the worst. And you
like, I've ordered them and they suck so far.
It's like printing money though. It's like printing money. Like I'm like sad that like I'm part of the gender that would buy. That's crazy to me. That's like so desperate. I couldn't imagine being like, I'm gonna buy this girl's underwear. You know what I mean? It's like that's such a crazy thought process. But I'm jealous
I'd love
that
to
you
be that
monetize it
wealthy.
though. I'm like more magic. Yeah.
I was gonna say I'd like to be so wealthy I had a vault full of used panties. You know what I'm saying? Sitting around in it like Scrooge McDuck or Spooge McDuck in this case, maybe.
Like the vending machines from Japan that have the used.
I was gonna bring those up too. Yes. God
Just have that in your living room.
Yeah.
Just wear them as a necklace. You're like Kim Kardashian's dog. I got that Kim Kardashian, bro.
Anthony, I feel like you don't understand that there's men in this world who are so terrified to just talk to a girl that they would rather buy a girl's underpants and smell them. This is actually not a small segment of the population. This is like most of them. This is like most dudes. Most dudes do not get pussy.
Most dudes do not do. That's crazy.
Dude, most dudes are Frankie. I fucking guarantee it. You can fucking bet your money on it. I live in LA full of like people that cavort around rock stars and models. And most of the comedians I know have had sex with 3 women tops. I feel like if you're supposed to be a comedian, you should be able to at least convince, I don't know, 10 women to fuck you before you should be allowed to get on stage. Like you need to prove that you can talk to a girl because that's half the audience. Now just getting off on a little rant, but these guys exist and I don't know, man. I feel so bad for them, but at the same time, they accomplish so much with no women around. They'll have like a gigantic garage with like 3 cars in there, bunch of fucking superhero action figures everywhere. There's no woman to say, put that away. You're too old for that crap. Well, I've got my own room now. It's full of toys. All right, anyway.
Yeah, I see that.
I'm still stuck on the like dudes buying underwear. That's so crazy. It's like I'm gonna go work somewhere at a job I hate to buy something so stupid. It's just crazy.
Dude, that's a day's labor.
Yeah, I know.
A day's labor, and the woman probably wore it for 10 minutes.
Why are there no girls like buying guys' underwear with like skid marks in it? Like,
you tell me. Why would they?
I mean, I don't know if there is or isn't at this point. You know, like people just weird me out, man. Like, good sales tactic, though. I mean, like you can sell whatever to sell it. You know, like
I knew a girl that she was selling her bath water. And I was like, bro.
That's crazy.
What is the person gonna do with it? Like drink it or like jerk off into it or like I don't know.
Can't show it to someone. You can't be like, look what I bought.
I'd be like, that is the creepiest thing I've ever seen in my life. Like,
he's gonna use the cloner. He'll use the cloner. Like,
I think Frankie probably buys bathwater and panties. Don't you think? Did you like the way he skirted away from the question of what's his girlfriend's name? He could have lied. He could have said she's in Kansas right now enjoying 68-degree weather. Blah blah blah.
you have it out for Frankie today, huh?
I kind of do, man. I couldn't believe 218,000 fucking subscribers. I've got 22. How did this happen? How did I mismanage my life this badly?
You gotta get into the weather, bro.
Well, if he doesn't have feelings, I still think I hurt him. You know what I mean? He jumped off twice, and then he just didn't.
There was like, dude, I then saw someone else say something about how he almost killed someone while beating them to death outside of a bar. I don't know. I wouldn't know if that's true or not, but I was like, whoa.
Oh yeah, here we go. I think you're writing that, right, Anthony?
I'm not writing anything. I'm just sitting
I don't
here.
fucking believe you.
How is that popping up on the screen? Like,
Yeah,
what
who
is that?
Who is this person? Is it
All
Carl?
I said is it's not me.
It's me.
Oh.
I told you
I
it
was like,
wasn't me.
is this true? Like, oh my god, yes, fucking.
Dude.
That's even funnier now that I know who was writing it.
You taunted Frankie to the point where he really was getting scrambled or something. I did not commit murder in 2000.
He's like, a person that's incapable of feeling uncomfortable finally felt a little uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, that's going to clips. That's going straight to clips.
Anyway, a man in Nova Scotia today killed himself. Oh yeah, imagine that too. Yeah, because I was thinking, like, you're buying the panties; it's a whole day's worth of labor. But what if it's just not enough? You can't tip her or nothing,
Oh my god,
Like
that would be
effort.
really depressing.
I feel like it'd be like less effort to talk to a person than it would be to buy their underwear. You know, I almost think it'd be harder just being like, oh, so anyway, I was wondering if I could, yeah, you know how you have underwear? Can I have some? how do you open that?
You have underwear?
How do you open that sale? Like, how do you open that? You're just like, yeah, me and my friends were talking about how you wear underwear, and I was wondering if I could have some of it,
That's how.
Most person's like, actually, I don't wear underwear, so. Like,
yeah, you can't, you gotta sell something else now.
Like, you can have my socks, I guess.
Dude, people buy socks too. That's another thing.
We'll start a GoFundMe. We'll start a charity.
Fetishes.
Charity right now.
Dude, fuck it, man. If you're jacking off to a foot, it's over, man. jack off to a fucking foot. Petty. Gross.
So many guys have foot fetishes, and I just will never understand. Like,
it's not erotic. It looks like a little manatee or something. It's not sexy. I don't give a fuck what you put on it, shoes or whatever. I just move closer. There's a lot of sad men out there, and I say bleed them dry, Nikki.
Working on it. I'm working on it.
These dudes will pay money. Like, can I send you a text message? Yeah, it costs $5 each text message. They do it. But like, this girl will never fuck you. That you started at the wrong spot immediately. I don't know. They need to like flip the gender and think, like, if you were walking down the street and some girl just gave you $5 to talk to you, would you be freaked out? I think you probably would. Fuck off, weirdo.
Do I accept checks? What is this? The 90s?
I'll accept
like, yeah, I'm gonna suck your dick and then get a check. Like, okay,
or
for sure. Like,
yeah.
I only accept.
You're right, bro. Like, no. Like,
Jerry Springer did that. That's why he got out of politics. Like, he was like, was he mayor? I think
he was mayor of Baltimore.
That's right. Okay, yeah, he bought a girl with a check, and they proved it, and then he went to smut television afterwards. Like that's how that was a segue
If
from
I can't
politics.
destroy Baltimore, I'll destroy the whole fucking world.
Oh my God!
He's
Wow.
like, I'll just self-promote somewhere else.
Dude, when people like Jerry Springer die, and then you see people posting a tribute to them on Facebook, don't you just want to like scream at the sky?
You're like the man who made like the most trash TV and just like put on display like just like dysfunctional people and families like for entertainment is like for sure.
The Jenny Jones show caused people to kill each other. You guys remember that? There was this show called Jenny Jones, and they had a segment that was called I don't know what you would say, like
Secret Admirer.
Secret Admirer. Thank you. It's like a crush, but what they revealed is that the guy had a crush on another guy. So then the other guy, well, I'm not gay. I have to kill the other guy for having a crush on me. So, by the way, that means he is definitely gay. He's like gay as fuck. Like, how gay could you be?
Yeah, if you have a gay crush, you're gay, and then if you kill your gay crush, you're even gayer. You know?
Yeah.
That's like the record. And, like, it's not a bad.
Triggered by it? Yeah, I would definitely question the.
And like, I think if daytime television people are killing each other, problem solved. You know, it's just get those numbers up.
So wipe each other out for us, so we don't have
So
to.
the lowest common denominator is killing itself. Problem solved.
Love that.
Where'd Frankie go?
He's been gone.
He's probably running around in the rain, probably peeping at the windows, setting fires.
Hello!
I think you started to get to him, man. Because this one guy we had on was like what was he? He's like what's that called? Where you get like demons out of people or something like.
Like a demon. He was a demon slayer.
Yeah, demon slayer, exorcist. Yeah, same thing. Yeah, like he was like this nice guy all the time, and then he just goes off on Frankie. He's just like got my Frankie. We're actually selling Frankie next. That's like we're gonna auction off Frankie at the end of this episode. You're watching at home. You can own a weatherman.
It would be even better his face on underwear, like his face on the underwear.
I'd probably sell, actually, honestly.
Mm-hmm. Put the mouth where the pee hole is.
Yeah.
Your penis would come out of Frankie's mouth. By the way, does anyone use the pee hole? Like, doesn't that seem like more trouble than it's worth?
I feel like we're gonna hear from Frankie's lawyers tomorrow.
Who's Frankie's lawyers? He lives with his parents. You'll hear from my lawyer.
It's funny.
But I'm sorry to say, dude, Frankie's the guy who buys the panties. I guarantee it. There's no other person doing it. I don't know. Actually,
there's no other person. It's just him.
Dude, it'd be great if the guys who are buying these panties were like an Adonis or something, like Hercules, some fucking dude, like there's some Chad who gets pussy all the time. He's like, well, I just like to smell panties too.
So many closet weirdos, though. Sometimes you people you like really like. I don't know. Sometimes I'll get clients and I'm like, really? You're paying for sex? Like, for sure.
Oh, totally. Yeah.
I'm like, okay.
We're at 10,000 people cross-platform right now. Watching this right now. It's crazy. That's the most ever. Online.
So popular. People just fucking love us.
That's the most people have ever had live watch right
10,000 people watched us all sit here quietly or just laugh at Frankie. That was pretty good.
Dude, when he was like saying he didn't kill people, that shit was so funny, dude. I was trying so hard not to laugh.
Wait, did he actually accidentally kill someone though?
No,
all of it was made up.
His Wikipedia was boring as shit.
Is that what it said on his Wikipedia?
Well, no, that's what it's going to say after we change his Wikipedia. We're going to say he's the biggest serial killer in Nova Scotia history. Which means he probably just killed a guy because it's Canada. Are there any Canadian serial killers? Does that exist?
You don't know.
Oh my
Canada's
God.
bad at everything, so they probably can't even murder either.
Anthony looks like the hipster Rasputin.
Oh
Are you wearing a hat that's about weed,
I'm too
not
cool for this
sports,
shit.
right?
Yeah, I got a sponsored hat cover my bald spot, so it's like that's what I'm doing.
I'm sponsored by Spray On Hair. Is it working? Do you guys like That's got to be a very low moment when you first start spraying your hair on. It's like, fuck it, dude. Just go bald gracefully.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I don't know why people care about that so much. It's weird.
I don't think women care. In fact, I always want to say like I never got laid until I went bald, and I could grow. I had testosterone. I could grow a beard and stuff. I don't know. Women know.
Did you just say I'd never got laid until I was bald? Like, is that what you said? Like,
I'd say that consistent. Well, I'm talking consistently. Like,
oh, got you. I was like, okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's not. I wasn't getting laid because I'm super funny or a good comedian. I assume that they saw something else in me. Lots of testosterone. Also, like I always try to like start a fight or something in front of a woman I like, so they can see that I can take care of her. So I start a fight with a neighbor or whatever. Get the fuck out of here, man. Don't worry, babe. I got this.
You're gonna assert your dominance early on in the dynamic.
Well, I don't know about you, Nikki, but maybe Anthony can say this, but I've had girlfriends that were like huge drunks, and you'd go out and they would pick fights at the bar because
I've seen
you
that.
like fight the guy.
Oh my God.
I don't like any woman enough to fight a guy over. I just don't. So
Wow. That's like some high school shit though. Like, come on. Like,
yeah, just shoot them. Grow up and shoot them, you know.
That's just childish.
Are you saying that the loves of my life were a bunch of children?
Yes.
That's not the way I meant it.
But I mean, who hasn't dated children? Obviously, Frankie understands.
I don't think a child would tolerate him long enough to get molested by him. What the fuck? Who's this? Did Anthony shave?
Yeah, he had to go. He had to step out. I'm gonna take over for a second.
Are you the producer?
No, I'm not the producer.
Who the fuck are you?
I'm Carl.
I'm the
That's
producer.
Yeah, I thought that was the guy.
I'm
named
Carl.
Mike. That's not you. You're not Mike. You're not.
No, I'm
Anthony
Carl.
Rogers.
I've been the one putting all the.
Oh, you're Carl. Oh, hell yeah! Nice profile picture, Carl.
Yeah, I took that in my bathroom, but all by myself.
That's the way get it done, dude. Good lighting.
Good lighting.
Good lighting, good glasses.
Mm-hmm.
Glasses, you know.
I cropped out my big beer gut, so it's a pretty good shot.
Nice. I like your sideburns there.
Oh, they're really nice.
That's a good
They're
look.
like 80s porn star, like, you know.
They say dress for the job you want. This is just my show now. I don't know if I'm gonna give it back.
What the hell? What's roller rink tonight? You have another show too?
Oh yeah, we got a show on Murder the Media, roller rink tonight with me and producer Mike.
Okay, what's it about? Skating?
It's
Are you guys like
not
doing
about
the podcast while you're skating? That would be kind of cool.
It's about friendship and trials and triumph.
Gay.
Mostly.
Yeah, it's not about being gay. I hear you. That's
Plug the link.
Oh yeah, mtm.show.
Yeah, mtm.show.
Live every Thursday night at 8.
Yeah, you should be able to promote your podcast if fucking the other guy could promote every podcast in the world.
You guys want the weather in St. Louis right now? It's nice
I don't
out.
ever want to hear the weather again. What would you do if you had to talk in person, like in real life? I would just walk away. I just can't even. I can't even pretend. Like I can't do it, man. In fact, I would be
charming. I like him.
Fuck him. I want to find his parents and I want to hurt them. What did you do wrong? Did you just come a little bit inside? Maybe you made it. Maybe you should have came a full load inside of her. All right, I don't know. Doesn't he seem like a baby that was born from pre-cum? That's all I'm saying. He seems a little soft in the brain. He's the kind of baby that happens after like you come in a condom and then the woman takes the condom out of the trash.
Oh my god!
His parents-
Fermenting for 3 days.
His dad is an NBA All-Star. Oh man.
Larry Bird's illegitimate condom son.
Hey, here's something funny. Have you guys ever seen Magic Johnson's son?
No.
I wish because somebody put a picture of Magic Johnson's son up, preferably a picture with Magic Johnson. So I'm gonna give you guys a little lowdown, a little Hollywood scoop here.
Okay.
Magic Johnson's gay. Okay, so here's how I put it together. He got AIDS in like 1990, so that's it. He's gay. So if you look up his son does not hide it. His son is so fucking gay. it's really amusing. I don't know. I'm terrified, actually. An 8-foot tall gay dude lumbering at you. Can we get a picture of him? Is anyone paying attention that can do this? Mike.
We're working on it.
Okay. I want the 10,000 people to know I'm ripping on what I'm ripping on right now. Yeah, Magic
Johnson's son.
Oh, Magic Johnson's son. All right.
Magic Johnson. His son's name is Abracadabra.
Are you serious?
No.
I'm like, okay.
All right.
Awkward silence. Got it.
I'm trying to do this show. I don't know.
I'm looking up Magic
Johnson. I know.
Yeah.
Oh, Mike, did you see what he looks like?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Johnson? What is that?
Did you say BJ Johnson?
Yeah, EJ.
Oh.
Yeah, pretty much so. Let's see.
Yeah. Pull it up. Let's see. Let's take a look.
I feel like we're on the Joe Rogan show, except the producer is retarded. Hey, Jamie, bring it up. Any day now, Jamie, bring it up. By the way, I actually do think that the producer is retarded for the joke. I also think Joe Rogan might be retarded as well. Can't tell.
Can't tell. He's on the spectrum.
He gave me a fist bump once, and I immediately went out and cut my hand off. Oh, here we go.
Oh my god,
dude, this fucking dude has face work. You'll never think about Magic Johnson the same way.
I think you just blew the case wide open. I didn't think it was genetic, but
EJ Johnson.
Oh my gosh.
He looks like do you know what like RuPaul looks like when RuPaul's not dressed as a woman?
Yes, yeah.
That's what he looks like.
Yeah. Yep. Love that.
Carl, ask some questions.
I don't know.
Yeah, I hope EJ is not one of our
9,000 people promoting our show, and you're just sitting there.
Well, yeah, I don't know. I was just kind of thrown off with the EJ Johnson. What's his name?
Okay, yeah,
BJ Johnson. Yeah. Any other celebrities that we should know about that are secretly gay that you want to fill us in on?
They're all gay. It's actually shocking. They are all fucking gay. Every last one.
Yeah, I believe it.
No, it's true. I mean, they're all gay. I wouldn't even know. I wouldn't even know where to start. Just think about it this way: have you ever wanted to act in your life? If you're not a girl, girls can't respond to this. No. Do you know who acts a lot? Dudes who are secretly fucking gay. They act every day, all day. I don't know. It's just weird to me that someone would want to be somebody else for a living. It's not right. don't you want to be yourself?
I think you might have revealed something about myself.
Uh-oh.
I've always wanted to act. Well, we're co-writing a movie right now.
Oh no, Carl!
I've learned so much about myself tonight.
In the movie, Carl plays a private detective who uncovers a dark truth about himself.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gay, Carl. You're the Magic Johnson of this podcast.
It's all coming together now.
It's all doctor.
Well, why do you want to be an actor, Carl? Why don't you just want to be Carl?
It's probably because I have an ego, and I like looking at myself.
I like looking at
What,
you.
what other reason is there to be an actor?
Yeah, you're only gay for yourself.
Yeah. Exactly. It's like I like handsome men. Me. You know?
You like arrogant, man.
This is my show now. I don't.
Where did Anthony go? Did you just go to like what's going on? There's an arm.
I don't wear him back. Sorry, man. Back. Yeah.
I like Anthony's style. He's like, this is the most people we've ever had watching. All right, I'm leaving now. No questions for any of the guests. Fuck them.
Hey, whoa! Don't cuss. This is a family show, Joseph, and no cussing here, okay?
We just denigrated Magic Johnson for like 10 minutes. Yeah, non-homosexual.
I'm sorry. I still watch my show. You know, I knew what happened, but I just wasn't. I can't smoke inside, you know. So I was outside smoking, guys. Sorry about that. Sorry to let you down, Joseph.
That's okay. You couldn't wait though.
I could. It's like I couldn't.
You think I'm not jonesing right
You
now?
think I could? I just didn't want to.
I'm just fucking around. All right. I like how Carl was like, is there any other gay celebrities? And then you're like all of them.
Really eye opening.
That's a good. That's all right. That's true.
Actually, it'd be faster if we went through the ones who are not gay. I can tell you who's not gay.
Yeah.
Who's the guy that was hitting on 16-year-old girls? Crystalia. Crystalia is not gay. He proved that. He proved how fucking
I
straight
think if they're not gay, they're just pedophiles.
Yeah.
No, you're giving them too much credit. Like pedophiles have to like have personality skills. They have to like win the kid over, win the parents over. These are Hollywood people, man. Hollywood people don't have those kinds of people skills. Ironically,
they just give you money, or they, I guess, force you. I don't know.
But yeah, of course, they're all pedophiles. I'm not going to say they aren't. I just don't get invited to those little get-togethers. I'm not part of their club.
It's actually I found out I was like an ugly kid because I was never raped as a kid. You know.
That's so funny.
Everybody but me was molested, so I guess I was ugly.
I was say I was so ugly.
You feel ugly. You're jealous of all the kids that got molested because you didn't. How come I didn't get molested? No one wanted to fucking fuck me as a child. Like what the fuck?
I don't know. It's disappointing as you get older, you know. It's disappointing. So I guess we're about an hour into this. We should start the interview now, huh? It's a good time to start.
With some weather. Can you give me a weather update?
We already took care of that. Yeah. Dude, one time I was asking him about when an asteroid would hit, and he like named a date. I'm like, oh fuck, I shouldn't have asked.
Maybe I don't want to ask these questions.
He's like January something 2028. I'm like, oh fuck, you know.
He's like the what's it called? The Farmer's Almanac or something like that, but in a human form. I mean, he would have been useful 100 years ago. We could have used some of that information. Oh, it's gonna be an eclipse, blah blah blah. But now I don't need him. I can just look at my phone like he did. I can look at my phone instead of him looking at his phone and telling me what he saw on his phone.
Are you trying to be the new weather guy?
Well, no. First of all, if he wants that, you know, I can think of a million other people that already do that shtick. David Lynch does it. The morning weathercast or whatever. I don't know. He's not even unique in his autism. It just sucks. He sucks. Why couldn't
You're
you get
just jealous.
I'm a hater. Why couldn't you get the guy from The Big Bang Theory? That's an autism dude I could get into. You know?
We'll hit him up. We'll hit him up for you.
We'll hit him up.
His name is Jim Parsons, and he is gay. That's actually confirmed. I'm not just talking shit now. Jim Parsons is gay. Hey, Anthony, speaking of which, did you see that movie Bros? I want to know if any straight guys watched that movie, because I tried to watch it on Amazon Prime because it was free. I was like, what the fuck? I already paid for it.
What is Bros? What is it?
Bros is a gay romantic comedy. It's like two guys.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
There was a big hoopla about it because it bombed so hard at the box office, because it turns out straight dudes and straight women don't care about gay guys having sex. But I did try to watch it, and it was, I don't know. There's no way that they can romanticize a culture that butt fucks exclusively. I don't know how to say this in a nice way, but
yeah, I'll play a trailer.
You can't light a bunch of candles around the room when you're about to plow someone's asshole. It's not romantic. It is a comedy, though. I'll give it that. Are we watching? Yes.
LGBTQ plus museum. Everyone is really excited and totally getting along.
This happens to be Bisexual Awareness Week, and no one has acknowledged it.
Lesbian History Month was in March. Nobody said a goddamn thing.
Of course, lesbians get a month and we get a week.
What's happening? Didn't you guys have an announcement?
This is a little unexpected. We are in a throuple situation.
You're in a throuple? Let me tell you what's progressive now. Being alone. I love my life. I love my freedom. I love my independence. That's kind of sad that I don't want to be in a throuple. I don't even want to be in a couple.
Bobby, I had sex with that 65-year-old.
Jesus, he's ripped.
I know. It's like they injected steroids into Dumbledore. Oh my God. That's Aaron.
Random.
He's very hot.
Gay guys are so stupid.
I know. But we've been smart enough to brand ourselves as being smart.
It's our little secret.
You met a guy?
I don't think I'm his type. He's like gay Tom Brady. What are you into? One of these ripped idiots with no opinion?
No, I'd like someone who's
You guys
physically
are
very
hilarious.
frail
I love
and
you
won't
guys.
stop talking.
And I bet he's as intimidated by you as you are by him.
I'm down for whatever. Yeah, I can do whenever and I can do whatever.
Cool.
It
Whatever,
must be
whenever.
so much
Gift with
easier if
Michael
a guy
Scott
dating a
dancing.
guy.
Office gift.
You know what I mean?
This person
It's
isn't
more
gay.
straightforward. Like, no games.
I need you to
like,
be honest with me. You like these rowy meathead idiots. Oh, they're fighting. You like that? Hey. I can be tough like your boys. Oh, that's what you like, huh? Oh,
Hey, what's going on?
Oh, that's cool. How about it? Happy Pride. Happy Pride. Now I have to go to a pride party and you're both too old to be in the pool. Please leave.
People are threatening to boycott the museum.
You can't say Lincoln was gay.
If we don't do this, we're letting the heterosexual terrorists win.
There are trans terrorists too. Caitlyn Jenner.
You're so different from me. You're very intense. I like to keep things chill.
I can be chill, just like a manly man.
Suck.
I got you.
You don't need some help here.
Okay, I'm gonna need some help here, bro.
What is going on with you?
My whole life, I've prided myself on being self-reliant, but this guy has gone into my head.
Maybe you're both bottoms and that's the problem.
Bottom dick.
Gay sex was more fun when straight people were uncomfortable with it.
Oh my god, do you guys remember straight people?
Yeah, they had a nice run.
nah.
See, I wonder why none of them went to your movie. You just insulted them in the fucking trailer.
I feel like that was the movie. That was so long.
It was longer than most gay men's relationships, I'll tell you that.
Dude, I swear though, I feel like if I was a gay guy, it would be so much easier dating. Like because
Totally.
like I was hanging out with my gay friend yesterday. I was like feeling depressed and like he's like, let's go to a gay bar. And I was like, fuck it. I'm so down. Like I could go to a bar with a bunch of guys that are like happy and like not trying to fuck me. I'm down. Like and like he was telling me about his like he always tells me about his dating life and it's like it just sounds so much simpler because it's like just so much more straightforward and like there's no fucking drama and like they all just fuck each other and no one gives a shit and it's all open and like I'm like that sounds awesome. Like
You forgot about AIDS. Did you forgot about the existence of AIDS and
well now
also,
they have a pill. Now they have a pill. You can just take that pill and you'll be fine.
I wanted to ask you guys this. You guys see the commercials for the HIV pill? It's on TV all the time. It's like, how many people have HIV in this country? That's crazy.
Not enough. Not enough.
Not enough, yeah.
Not enough. Jesus.
I was joking.
But the problem, Nikki, the problem is that you would never get to have a relationship that lasted like into your 50s or 60s because gay dudes just don't fucking settle down. That sounds intensely sad to me, though. That they said it in the trailer. You age out. You age out of love. It's fucked up. But that's how guys are. I mean,
I'm kind of over it. I mean, I don't know. I guess as a sex worker, I kind of feel like the same thing for me. Like I'm like, I have a hard time committing to a relationship. Plus, like people are like, oh, you fuck other people for a living. Like for sure, let's get married and have kids, or like, like, like.
It reminds me of this Bill Hicks joke. Is like It was like talking like this, like a '90s joke. He was talking about like being in a hotel, and it's like meet the girl of your dreams, and like shows like a porn clip, and it's just like, he's like I'm pretty sure the girl of my dreams isn't doing that. You know, it's like
yeah,
I
exactly.
They're like the same concept, yeah.
I'm like, yeah, I say adult entertainer because saying that I suck dick for money, it just sounds more professional. Yeah.
Her resume.
Yeah, you do have a resume.
Yeah, my resume, like.
Most people do it for free, I guess. I don't know. But,
yeah, I was just gonna say.
That's the thing. Most people do it for free. Like, if I'm gonna be a slut, I might as well like profit off of it. Like, I'm already gonna be promiscuously fucking a bunch of random people anyways. Like, so fuck it.
I mean, I've had chicks fuck because I owned a house and they just didn't want to be around their roommate. You know what I mean? So I'm totally down with monetizing your vagina and then also fucking me if you just want to hang out and not be around your roommate. Carl, he's in the room right now.
Yeah, I saw that.
Questions?
Exactly.
To
exactly.
answer your question, Carl, my father died in 2008, so it's been a while. I assume that question was directed at me.
Obviously.
Yeah. I mean, shit, man. Porno person or stand-up comedian. Who has a more fucked up childhood?
Right? It's like, and then when you're both, that's just like a whole other world of just fucking trauma.
It's just a different side of the same coin, if you ask me.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely.
I mean, every comedian you ever met would rather be in a rock band or something. This was just like the last ditch effort. Like, you couldn't get the band together, so couldn't find
the band together.
So I'll just do it by myself, man. I'll just go.
That's
on.
so true.
Band.
That's how I got into comedy, I think, man. I sucked at music. That's so true.
I feel that way too, man. My Nirvana cover band was just not going to get signed. I don't understand why.
I had such like a shitty band, and I was like, man, I'm just gonna go do all these venues and like play all these shows. And then like the music industry died, and I'm like, fuck, man, I'm gonna just self promote constantly.
Yeah.
Damn, dude, Anthony, you're great at it. Because I woke up at 6 a.m. and I already had a fucking thing on my phone saying Anthony tagged you in blah blah blah. You're my inspiration, Anthony. Actually, before you put my face in the face of the weather guy's face, you were kind of my hero. And I don't
Wait, what happened?
Well, you used to be my inspiration, and then the weather guy is a friend of yours, I guess. And my mom always said, guilt by association. So I can't associate with you anymore, dude. You might be too autistic for me. I don't know.
It sounds kind of heterophobic, honestly. I don't really.
Yeah. Is that a new term? Is that a thing now?
You're saying because
heterophobic.
I'm heterophobic, that means I'm secretly not gay. Is that what you're trying to say?
Secretly not
Gay dudes always do this thing where they project, where they're like, well, you must hate women because you're secretly gay. It's like, no, you hated women because you're secretly gay. I hate them because I date them. I just actually know some women, so...
Yeah, women can kind of suck.
No, women are great.
Literally.
That's why the trans thing's weird. Like, who would want to be a woman? That's like the worst thing to be.
It's the hardest thing. You want to have a baby and have a period?
Yeah. Worst thing to be.
Nah, dude, it really is. If you think about it, like you have the burden of childbirth, which I think is brutal.
Not doing that.
That's why I think these trans dudes really kind of annoy me. It's like, dude, you don't have a period once a month. You can fuck off. Like, you don't just get to enjoy the good parts of being a woman where people ogle you at the grocery store. You should have to bleed. You should have to bleed between your legs once a month and fucking earn it. You need to earn it, man.
Well, it's like okay, I don't care what anyone identifies as, but once I almost feel like they're taking away what it means to be a woman for a woman, like entering into like sports. And like women most beautiful women pageants. It's like there should be a whole separate like category for just trans, because it's not fair to say that you're in a man's body, but you're a woman, because you still have a physical advantage of having the physical body of a man, even if you identify like mentally as a woman. Like, that's fine. I don't give a shit, but don't claim that like you're exactly the same when biologically you're not. Like, that's the biggest issue for me, is it's like, yes, I don't care. Like, call yourself whatever you want, but don't take away what it means to actually be a woman, because there are aspects of being a woman that they'll just never understand or get, you know what I mean? And that's like, it's like even men are taking that away from women now, is kind of what it feels like a little bit.
I think I like the trans movement because it means you could pay him less. Like if a man wants to do the job, but then he pretends to be a woman, you can like legally pay him less. So it's like, I mean, it's like I just picture him like talking to HR. They're like, "Well, our salary's $70K." It's like, "Well, I'm a woman now, so I can't take all that money." But, that's how I picture it going. They want all the advantages, right? All they want is tits. Because like tits are the best. I mean, no offense to women, it's like the best part of tits.
I watched an interview, and they were interviewing this trans guy, and the guy was like, he was like, "Did you transition so that you'd get laid more?" And he said yes. He said that was one of the biggest reasons he transitioned, was because he was getting laid as a woman with a penis than as just a man.
Yeah, you're an
And
interesting.
it wasn't even about him identifying as a woman, but it was about getting laid. And I was like, okay, that's okay. I can't really wrap my head around that. I mean, I guess it's not any different than a woman getting fake tits to get laid more, right? I don't know. It's a little different. I don't know. It's a little different. Like, taking it a little far. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Oh,
Anthony's gone. Did he and what was that guy's name? Frederick? I already forgot what his name was. The weather guy. What was his name? Frankie. He just went to go jerk off Frankie somewhere. Oh, Frankie, you were so talented and funny on the podcast.
You were just hating on him, huh? Like,
I did think he doesn't even know though. Or maybe he knows a little bit, but it's I don't know. It's not wrong. Is it wrong?
I don't know. It's fucking comedy, so fuck it.
He monetized his autism, so he can't be mad at me. I'm proud of him. I haven't figured out how to do that yet. I'm working on it.
I'm still working. I just realized that I was like on the spectrum, like with like a couple months ago. Like I was I mean, I always knew I had ADHD and stuff, but like I was looking, my mom sent me this diagram, and she thinks she's on the spectrum too, because it runs in my family. But she was looking at this, showed me the diagram, and it was like these circles of like side effects of having different, like it was ADHD, giftedness, and then autism, and it showed the overlapping symptoms of ADHD and autism, giftedness, ADHD, giftedness, and like I related to so many of them. It tripped me out, and it just clicked, something in my head just clicked. I'm like, this makes so much sense. Like it explained so much to me. You know what I mean? Like I really didn't know, you know. And then one day I realized, but like I grew up with my stepdad who had Asperger's, and I always associated any kind of autism as being like that, and that's not the case, because Asperger's is like you're socially inept, you know what I mean? I've always been really socially, like, you know, talented, I guess you could say. But so I was like, oh, I definitely don't have like autism, but I didn't realize it was like it's a whole spectrum of just different way thinking differently, being neurodivergent.
I feel like everyone I talk to is retarded. Like I want to test everybody I talk to during the day, and just be like, wait a second, this person must be retarded. Let's see it. Hang on. And you know, it's like that's how I feel. But I think I'm retarded sometimes, and then I talk to other people, and I'm like, holy fuck, these people don't know.
I learned in the pandemic that I'm not retarded, and everyone else is probably a little retarded. The pandemic was a real eye-opening experience.
Yeah, for sure. A lot of sheeple.
And they would get so mad if you just simply said, like, I just don't trust the vaccine yet.
Right.
I didn't even say I have to take it in the future. I'm just saying it's not tested, so I'm not taking it now. And they can't process that. It's just your choice, and it doesn't have any effect on them. It's not a political thing for me. It's just common sense.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
then
the guys that like bankrupt entire families that have cancer are going to give you a free vaccine for a disease that might kill you. It's like these guys are never going to give me anything for free unless it kills me.
Yeah, well, that's the thing is like, since when has our government ever given a shit about our health? I mean, look at our health system. Like, it just doesn't add up to like blindly trust the government and some fucking unknown fucking vaccine that, like, I don't know. I'm a total conspiracy theorist, and like I think that there's a way more in as far as like what the government tries to do to like control us and keep tabs on us and fucking like, you know, keep our pineal gland closed. And I think that there was a lot of shit in that fucking vaccine that had to do with keeping us more docile. Just like they put fluoride in the fucking water. Fluoride was being put in the water at concentration camps to keep the fucking you know, slaves or whatever, like more docile and stupid and easier to control. Like the fact that that's in our running water, like it's like, why would I trust the fucking government? They're like trying to bribe me to get it too, and I'm like, why are you trying so hard for me to for my own safety? Like, you're trying really hard to protect me more than I'm trying to protect myself. It doesn't feel right. It doesn't seem legit. Like,
yeah, me thinks the lady protests too much. They kind of give themselves away by pretending to be the opposite way. You know, I was thinking about, do you remember the pyramid of food when we were kids? The pyramid of food, and they told you you're supposed to eat like a vegetable, a fruit, and then like half the pyramid was fucking bread and cereal and shit like that.
Yeah, which is like all terrible for you.
Yes, the food pyramid is a lie. All these lobbyists from the food companies paid the government to do that.
Yeah,
but
absolutely.
I mean, I grew up at a time when we were like, oh yeah, you're supposed to eat all this bread and all this shit, which of course is not good for you.
Now everybody's like obese and shit, fucking struggling with like diabetes and heart disease. Heart disease is the #1 cause of death in America.
Yeah, ever since the vaccine.
Like over cancer and like getting shot or stabbed, like in San Francisco. It's like fucking heart disease. Like, that's wild.
There's a lot of fat motherfuckers out there. There's a lot. There's more than a few. Yeah, as our friend Carl said, he hid his obesity, but I know Carl. I could tell. I could tell Carl was a secret fat guy. Anthony's all frozen while I'm ripping on Carl. So I can't even see his response.
Oh, he's back.
I think it's funny that you're so worried about the government forcing you to put things in your body, considering your line of work, Nikki.
Oh, I mean, at least I get to choose what goes into my body.
Like, that's gross. I don't. That vaccine hasn't been tested. Like, are you aware
what's great about being in the porn industry? The thing about the porn industry is I get to choose who I work with, and everyone is tested. Every 2 weeks, you have to get a new test. You get a blood. No, I'm serious. It's pretty legit. I mean, I know it's sucking dick for money, but at the end of the day, like, it is actually. I felt safer taking some dick on set than I did fucking putting the fucking vaccine in me. That's for damn sure.
You know, there's a way to get around it. If you go to,
I think that's all I had. I don't know. Like,
that's all I've got. You tapped me out.
Hey, Carl, did you get the vaccine? Drinking water now?
The vaccine.
Yeah.
Also, don't suck dick for money.
Well, that makes
money somehow.
One of us, two of us.
Got the best of both worlds.
I got news for you, Carl. Every job you've ever had, you sucked a metaphorical dick all day.
Right? I mean, when you really think about it, like, I remember I was talking to someone about how I used to be a server, and I was like, I felt more degraded being a waitress than I did fucking doing a gangbang. Like,
well, you know, Nikki has control. Nikki makes money.
You know, like,
I'd rather deliver pizzas than get plowed anally, but to each their own, I guess.
I'd like to do both of them, like big sausage pizza.
I mean, you could do both at the same time. Like, there's plenty of pornos that are like that.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, Nikki.
Like,
why not do both?
I work at a pizza place right now, and I'll sit by the salad bar and eat croutons and make racist jokes.
I mean, but like, do you live with your mom still? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm saving a shit ton on rent.
But see, like, I get to suck dick for money, and I
have
don't
no
have
shame.
to leave my
I'm not a
mom.
basement dweller. I get to live on the first floor. It's kind of nice.
I think it's really weird that it's weird to me that people will say like, "Oh, I would never suck dick for money," but you'd fold a shirt at the Gap for money. Like that's way less dignified. I don't know what you're talking about when you say that it's not. Like you're at the mall where people from work. School
would not
see
do
you.
that.
No, fuck
I
no,
will
you
not
wouldn't.
work at the Gap. Work at the
You would suck a dick over working at the Gap. So get over
But
yourself.
just some dead end job, it's like you're still kind of selling your soul, and you're not really even getting much in return. You know what I mean? If you're gonna sell your soul, at least get like $1,000 for the hour. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, if you're gonna go to hell, you might as well go all the way down to the bottom, I guess.
exactly.
No.
You might as well get a fucking nice car out of the fucking deal. You know what I mean?
I mean, 30 pieces of silver, having to wear adult diapers in your 20s.
Well, that is something you should be concerned about, Nikki. You should have a size limit when you.
I do. I don't even really do much
serious.
anal. Like, I don't really do a lot of anal stuff. I'm not like an anal queen or whatever.
Carl's an anal queen.
I can tell.
I'm learning so much.
Isn't that what life's about? Learning, sucking dick, getting money. It's all kind of the same thing.
It's all sucking dick, dude. It's all sucking
It really
dick.
is just all different forms of sucking dick for money. Let's just be real. Like, I'm just more straightforward, and I just fucking go, like I just get it actually out of the way.
Hey, Carl, you know who my favorite actor is? His name is Brad Pitt. Do you know what I like about Brad Pitt? Even he had to suck cock to get a career in Hollywood. Now,
What's funny is there's so many actors that actually have to. You're right. They actually have to suck dick for a fucking career. Like, people actually do have to fuck for their fucking jobs, even if they're not doing it on camera.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I want to talk about Brad Pitt for 1 second because we all love Brad Pitt. We all have a favorite Brad Pitt movie. He's so dreamy in that movie about fishing or whatever. I forgot what it's called. It runs through it. But Brad Pitt, when he moved to Hollywood, do you know who his roommate was? It was a gay dude who was a casting guy for soap operas.
Wow.
Guess where Brad Pitt got his first job? On a soap opera. He didn't just have to suck this guy's dick. He had to suck this guy's dick every day for his rent. And then beyond that, had to suck some more dick to get onto the TV show Radar. This is Brad Pitt, okay? Like, if you think that everyone's not getting run through the fucking ringer in Hollywood, because they did it to Brad Pitt. They'll do it to me. This is why I don't have a career. This is why I'm on this podcast, to be honest with you. Because I won't do gay shit.
Oh, I love that.
But Carl, think about this. At your pizza parlor, no one makes you suck a dick.
But how much do you make? Like $8 an hour? Like,
No, I've moved up into the
hour, like
15 an hour.
You know what's left. I'm like, Jesus.
Yeah,
How many hours do you have to work to like make enough to like buy yourself a pizza?
Oh, I just steal the pizza there. I don't pay for it.
Oh, okay.
When you work
There
at a
you go.
restaurant, you don't have to pay for the food.
Oh, got it.
I just say I work part time. Are you a part-time porn star or is it full-time for you?
It's kind of like whenever I feel like it. Whenever I'm in the mood for sucking dick.
When you ever feel like it.
That works for me. How about that? How about I only make money when I feel like doing it?
I don't really like people telling me what to do and when I have to do it, so I just kind of choose when I feel like doing it, which is also like something that I love about doing that kind of work, is that I make my own schedule and I work whenever the fuck I feel like it.
Yeah, Carl, she wouldn't be free to talk to us right now.
When you need money for
talking to the
crack
girl.
or something, you can just,
Yeah.
set up a shoot.
Yeah, pretty much.
Shoot.
A
Crack
shoot,
these
yeah.
days. Prices on crack is going up, so it's like gotta get that crack.
You would know, yeah. I'm not in that world.
Carl, you're living up to the name Lamb.
Cocaine.
Yeah.
You sound really religious. Carl, I'm so sad to say this, but every person you've ever admired in your whole life sucked a dick. And probably did it for money. And that includes your mom. Your mom sucked dick for a ride home, probably. Not even money. Oh, Jeffrey was such a nice boy. He gave me a ride home, so I sucked his dick. But it's not gross because I pulled it out after he started coming. All right, Anthony, do you have any more people I could just rag on for the rest of the show? Carl, 10,000 people just saw me call your mom a whore. This is why I love podcasting. Are you kidding me? This is what it's all about. Nikki, wouldn't you rather be a podcaster than a porn star?
I mean, I'm down to transition if it starts paying and like, you know.
Why don't you when it starts paying, right? Why don't you have a podcast where you like fuck the person after you interview them or something?
There actually is a porn podcast that's like that. I'm not even kidding.
Love that. That's great. Do you know what I really like, Nikki? Have you ever seen these videos that they're called fuck a fan videos?
Yeah.
It'll be like some dime, like really attractive woman, and then like the panty buyer fan will win a contest and he gets a fucker. I love these because the guys are so like clearly inexperienced, don't know what they're doing. And like there's one that's kind of famous, I think. What's her name? The Muslim lady. I forgot what her name is. She's super famous, whatever. Who said it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Mia Khalifa.
Yes, Mia Khalifa. Thank you. You gotta find this video where she's fucking a guy. She's taking his virginity, and while he's eating her out, she's laughing at him on the video.
Oh my god!
It's the most horrific. It's the most horrific prank I've ever seen in my fucking life.
But you still jerked off to it, right?
I mean, of course. No,
you're like laughing as you're jerking off. You're like, this fucking guy, this poor fucking guy. Like,
not attracted to the Middle Eastern types, Nikki. Sorry. So no, I was not jerking off to her, but I was laughing. I was like a fucking fiend.
Love that.
You can see the most degrading, most humiliating moment of a guy's life forever on the internet for free. It's everywhere. Also, hey, I'm running to Anthony's listeners.
Some poor overweight guy in a Dragon Ball shirt.
Yes, pretty similar to that, bro. Pretty similar. But I wanted to say to Anthony's listeners, I'm running a contest where I will fuck one of his fans if she's super hot, white. She needs to be white. She needs to be white, maybe Asian. I don't know. If she's mixed white and Asian, I'll fuck her. But
it's bold of you to assume that females listen to this podcast.
Exactly.
Yeah.
True. True that.
I don't know if I became a regular, I think there'd be a lot of women watching. Maybe I don't know.
I think Frankie's single.
I know. Definitively, without even.
Yeah, we asked him about his girlfriend.
He's violent though. You gotta watch him. He's
virile.
Yeah, he's into some really.
Oh,
dangerous.
Hey, Anthony, bring him back.
Yeah.
Bring him back. We can ask him if he's ever
Frankie
choked a girl.
MacDonald. I'm not allowed within 500 feet of elementary schools.
Oh my god. That's awesome.
Frankie. Carl, you got a special
Reading
lady?
the weather from the Nova Scotia County lockup.
Leave Frankie alone, Carl. Now we're gonna focus on you. Carl, you got a girlfriend?
You just start a
Mom.
No girlfriend. Okay, so I already thought you were gay, and now you have no girlfriend. So
He's
that's
living with
another.
his mom, dude. Come on.
That's strike 3. Definitely does not have a girlfriend if you're living with your mom, because girlfriends will not tolerate that, brother.
Yeah, no.
They will not tolerate
Cry.
that.
Oh, he's crying. See, now we made him cry.
Oh, he won't cry.
Just kidding.
I'm sweating. There's the ring light's bearing down on my face. I swear. I'm not, no, I don't seek female attention.
It's like whatever.
So yeah, Carl, no woman could tie you down, right? That big fat head of hair there, and those mutton chops. You just need to fuck every woman you meet, right? Carl, are we on the same podcast right now together? By speaking into the void.
I'm contemplating. You caught me deep in thought.
What kind of girl do you like, Carl? Do you like brown-haired girls, redheads? You got type?
What?
Do you know any girls? Can you name a girl? Name a girl that's not your mom. Carl, do you fuck?
Name a girl? I can't hear
Carl? Never mind.
No.
Nikki, does Carl fuck?
I mean, I think we both know the answer to that.
He might be voluntarily celibate, right? I am. There's no girl that's good enough for me, so.
And that's why escorts are great. That's why escorts are great.
Sure.
Because then you just, pay her to hang out and fuck, and then you don't have, there are no strings attached, and fucking go on with your life, fucking delivering pizzas and living with your mom,
Yeah, check out this website called Seeking Arrangements, Carl.
That ends well all the time.
Carl, there's no shame in paying for it. I think
that doesn't lead to ending up dead in a motel bathtub. No, not at all.
No, dude, that's how the Fonz pays for sex. It's really cool. You like the Fonz, right? You think he's cool? He pays for sex.
Harry Winkler, that's how
from
he
the Red Hot
gets
Chili
it.
Peppers. Do you think you're too good to pay for sex, Carl? Do you think they should pay you for sex?
I don't make enough money at the pizza place I work at to afford one.
Okay. What else are you doing, Carl? You're podcasting, but oh, that's right. You said you wanted to act. I forgot about that. That was like 8 hours ago. Yeah. Have you done any acting, Carl? Can I see you on IMDb? Carl, can I see you on IMDb?
No, not yet. Not yet.
Okay. I'm on IMDb. No big deal. I bet Nikki is too.
You were
I've actually been in a bunch of mainstream stuff.
Oh, I was in the critically acclaimed Anthony Rogers short film.
Oh, sick! I watched that, the Halloween one.
Happy Halloween.
Yeah. Oh, I thought I recognized you from my Spank Bank. I've met you before, Carl.
That's that's where I get recognized from the most, actually.
I actually do believe that.
I thought he was coming back.
Did you guys run out of syrup? You were making that
leave me dangling for some.
Here, I'll jump in.
Yeah, here. Talk to Michael.
What is Anthony smoking? He's not smoking cigarettes. I can tell you that.
Hello.
What's up, Mike? Mike, I love you. Keep that top button open.
Yeah.
See how hairy you are?
With the chest hair coming out, like.
Oh yeah. It's chest hair,
I think there's like a cross or something hidden in the hair. Do you have it? You're wearing?
Yeah, it gets tangled up, but yeah, there's a crucifix. What's that?
No,
yeah, I just kind of shove it in there and it just stays.
That's what she said. So should we wrap it up or?
Yeah, what's going on?
Nikki, how long have you been doing pornography?
Since I was in my early 20s, so for on and off for about 8 years. I've been doing comedy for maybe like 5 or 6 years. And then I've also done pole
And you do
dancing
stand-up?
for a long time. Yeah, I do stand up. I do pole dancing. I've been in a couple documentaries. I was actually met RuPaul on when you brought him up earlier. I was on this show called Skin Wars, and I was a model who was getting painted on this reality TV show for like body painting competition for the Game Show Network, and RuPaul was one of the judges. But yeah, so I've done a bunch of like extra and just like other entertainment type stuff, but like porn, I've always just been a sexual person, and porn has just been really lucrative, and like I really love the community of the people that are in porn. Like it's a small community, especially in LA, and like everybody kind of knows each other, and like since I've been in it for so long, I pretty much know everybody who's in the industry, and like the only thing that really changes is like the girls come and go, but like a lot of the men in the industry stay. And like yeah, it's a professional like work environment, and it's fun, and I get paid a shit ton of money, and you know, I really don't care what anybody says because they're not paying my bills, and I don't really give a shit. So you know, I love to have sex, and I like to get paid to have amazing sex on camera. Like, it doesn't really get any better than that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely no one's paying me.
Yeah, that's what I've been saying for years.
That's literally never happened, but you know, it could happen.
Like, yeah, I'm like, I'm getting paid for this.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, you got to dream big, you know.
Like, it's not something I want to do forever. You know what I mean?
How
Like,
did you get into it in the first place?
I was modeling, so I started off doing modeling. I still do like mainstream modeling, but like basically I was approached by an agent from a modeling site I was using to get gigs, and they were like, hey, like if you're open, like you know, I started off just doing like lesbian porn, but it paid like $800 for a scene, which was like 2 hours. And like I was like, that's paying me way more than like this nude modeling, which is paying like maybe $100 or $200 an hour, which is still pretty good. You know what I mean? Like I don't have to do anything, but like I was like, I told myself, you know what? I'll try it. If I feel totally degraded or I leave feeling like, you know, like just bad about myself, I won't keep doing it. You know, it won't really be worth it to me if I feel some type of way about it. You know, I didn't really know anything about the porn industry, but I was like willing to just give it a try. And I did, and I had a great time. Like I became friends with the girl that I did the scene with, and the director was really cool. And I was like, this is actually not at all what I thought it was going to be, because, you know, there's just all these preconceived notions of like, oh, everyone's on drugs and fucking, you know, it's some dark, dingy, fucking fucked up thing. And it's like, not really, it's not really like that.
Well, it's well lit and they're on drugs.
I was gonna say in regular Hollywood, everyone's on drugs. So
you actually on camera, you have to they have to film you saying that you're not on drugs, that you're not being forced to do anything. Like if they think you're fucked up, they won't film you, like because they could get sued. Like, you know what I mean? So it's like yeah. If they think you're doing drugs, you just will stop getting hired, basically, because it's just unprofessional. Like they really just want to shoot the scene and like, you know, it's like a day of shooting on set for any other like company that does like entertainment. You know what I mean? Like there's people there, like if you're fucked up and you're taking longer, it's costing them money because they have to pay the people to be there. It's not like everyone's there getting fucked up. Like they just want to shoot it and like get on with their life, and like, you know, like, so yeah.
What were some of the mainstream stuff that you did?
Joseph, have you ever done any pornography?
I mean, I do it for private pleasure, but no one wants to see it. Can you hear me, Mike? Am I invisible?
I can hear you.
Oh, yeah,
You're saying what other mainstream stuff have I done?
Yeah, I can hear
I was
you.
a couple years ago, I was in this documentary, and it was called Stripped LA, and it was like the top documentary on Stars for like almost a year, and it's basically following 4 girls that did dancing work, and it followed them, and like I had a director stay with me for like a week, and he was like, we're gonna film you dancing, but we're gonna film you doing the other things you like to do. So he filmed me making jewelry, he filmed me doing a stand-up show, and he just kind of followed me around, and I was like one of the 4 girls in that documentary, and then that blew up. And then I was in an extra in Ted 2, There was
Oh,
like
yes.
this Comic-Con like scene, and like I was like someone who dressed up like a superhero. They did my hair and makeup and everything, and I was just an extra in that. And I've also been in a couple Slipknot music videos.
Yeah, no kidding.
The Negative one, and one other one, and yeah. So I've done just a handful of just random other shit, just from connections that I had. That, you know, I just like entertainment in general. Like, I just love being in front of the camera, and it's just something I'm good at, and just became something that came naturally to me. So, yeah.
That's cool. That's what's up. I wanted to ask you, where do you do comedy at? Because I don't think I've ever seen you around, and I'm here too doing it.
So I haven't really. Basically, during the pandemic, I got strung out on drugs and like just wasn't doing anything.
Well, everyone.
And like I've slowly been like rebuilding my life up from the ground up from that. I've been 18 months off of hard drugs, and like I've only done a couple of like open mics at the Ice House in Pasadena. But before, when I first started doing comedy, I was doing shows at the Comedy Store a lot, and also the Federal.
Oh, no.
Yeah, and I don't know if you know the group called the Rebels of Comedy. So I used to do shows for them all the time, and then after the pandemic, the place that we were doing it at shut down, and then I was just like on drugs, not really giving a fuck. So yeah, but I loved doing comedy. Like that was definitely like my second passion. Like, you know, I would just do it as a hobby. I wasn't like ever getting paid. I just did it for fun, and like I just thoroughly enjoy doing it. And I always made most of my comedy was about being in the porn industry and just kind of ragging on myself for just, you know, sucking dick for money and being a slut, and just I just thought it was kind of funny, and like I would just tell jokes about like, you know, how hard it could be like doing certain positions and shit, and just, you know, it's just such a ridiculous industry. Like there's so many things that could be said about it, you know.
Yeah, there's a lot of positions in porn that just don't come up in regular sex.
It never I'm like, it's like the sex Olympics, and I'm supposed to pretend like I'm enjoying it, and I'm like, my legs are burning because I'm like doing squats like on this guy's dick for like 20 minutes. I'm like, this is hard work. Like, I mean, it still feels good, but it's just like no one's ever doing that kind of position in real life. Like, you're just straight up doing like some gymnastics shit like while having sex.
Yeah, in real life, you have like 3 positions, and then you're like, I would like to finish this up to watch the rest of the movie.
Can we wrap this up? The fucking Dave Chappelle wrap it up box comes out. You're like, yeah,
I give you
wrap it up.
Have 1 minute. 1 minute. Please come and let's get over it.
Oh my god, look at his face is frozen right now.
I know, it's perfect.
Can you guys still hear me?
You look like
yeah, but your face is like,
yeah, my whole screen's frozen. I might have to restart the computer.
your face is hilarious right now. Well,
I can
we
see it.
can
I
wrap
see
it
what
up.
it's
We're already
frozen.
like almost 2 hours in.
It's extremely flattering. Yeah. Let's kill it. Yeah, fuck.
Okay, do you want to shout out any of your social or anything, or shout anything out?
No, not really. You can find me through Nikki, I guess, on Instagram, because she's the only friend I think.
Oh yeah, I saw him with like 2 followers. I was like, okay, fuck it, like.
I'm starting a podcast too, but I'm gonna have Anthony on it, so we'll do that late, the promotion shit later, because he'll be on it too.
Okay, cool. My Twitter is Nikki Knightly. My Instagram is Nikki X Knightly. I don't know. Just Google my name and you'll fucking shit will.
Yep. You can find me on Twitter at Mike Lassiter. I am on Telegram. Well, I'm not on Telegram, but follow Murder the Media on Telegram. T.me/Murder the Media, and then watch for me next week. I'm gonna be doing I'm gonna be on Pat Dixon's show on censored.tv. So keep an eye out for that.
Love that.
And then, you can watch our show, Carl and me. We have Roller Rink tonight every Thursday at, 8 Central? On 7.
No, it's
8 Central.
Sorry.
We did that one time. But watch, check that out. It's on Rumble. MTM.show takes you right to it. Thanks for watching, everybody. And Anthony is smoking a joint. He's smoking a joint.
Roasting a bone.
But he's very grateful to you, Joseph, for being on. And
Yeah, thank you,
we'd love to
Joseph.
have
I
you on
enjoyed
our
our
show
conversation.
sometime. I'll hit you up.
Thank you guys. I appreciate it. Tell Anthony I thank him as well.
All right. Cool.
Okay.
All right. Have a good night, everybody.
Bye.
See you in hell. All right, Mike, is that it?
That's it.
Okay, cool.
Ending stream.